There we go. There we go. Good morning. Sorry about that. Sorry about that indeed.
So are we live now or are we just behind?
Yeah, we are live right now.
Okay.
We are live. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Look,
I was
look.
hoping to get
We,
a chance to chat before we went live, but that's okay. Here we are.
oh
Same.
man, all right, and that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. I'm gonna play a song before we start. Like I always like to set the atmosphere, you
Okay.
know. So yeah, that's just me. Hold on.
All right.
Rest in heaven, Mr. Hughes. Legacy live forever, man. Always spreading the good news. In Jesus' name. Yo. I'm older and wiser. I'm stronger now than ever before. When I'm weary and tired, Jesus strengthened me like never before. I'm older and wiser. I'm stronger now than ever before. When I'm weary and tired, Jesus strengthened me like never before. Stronger than ever. This type of music brings conviction if you drifting. This type of music meant to edify the Christian. This type of music comes with wisdom and direction. Biblical decision with the promise of protection. This type of music makes you want to love your Judas. Hugging on your Judas, that shooting slugs at Judas. This type of music brings the family together. I know me and you ain't cool, you can't be mad at me forever. This type of music brings you healing if you hurt. This the type of music you could bump on Sunday service. This type of music always irritates the lukewarm. This type of music spiritual meltdown for the newborn. This type of music make religious people gnash their teeth. They try to say that God can't use it since we rap on beat. This type of music you never hear on the radio. The mainstream won't promote it, plus your DJ ain't gonna say it though. This type of music has a substance that the world don't like. They don't accept you once they see you not the worldly type. This type of music you could bump when you in traffic. I got brothers in the pen who always play this on their tablet. This the music that brings glory to King Jesus. Singing to King Jesus, let the world know we need Jesus. This type of music brings a dope fiend to the altar. Adulterers and liars give their hearts back to the Father. This type of music make a gangster know this game. Have him second guessing everything he thought he wanted to claim for. This type of music we use when to feed the sheep. Demolishing one another with scripture and Christ and grace. Epistles of Rhyme King, melody and a rhyme. In 1980, baby, my destiny was designed. This type of music we use to uplift the remnant. This type of music has no hatred or resentment. I'm older and wiser. I'm stronger now than ever before. When I'm weary and tired, Jesus strengthened me like never before. I'm older and wiser. I'm stronger now than ever before. When I'm weary and tired, Jesus strengthened me like never before. Can't get too focused on everybody else, think I'm misleading me. People claiming we the church and I'm mistreating sheep. So much knowledge puff you up, now you think you the king. Nowadays, just imitating Christianity. Where the real ones go. Wisdom applied, how the real ones grow. You multiply it to a one-man show. It'll take you higher when you kneel down low. I worship with my life. I learned to lean on Christ in the fire. My desire is to worship with my life and always lean on Christ when I'm tired. Make me wiser. I'm older and wiser. I'm stronger now than ever before. When I'm weary and tired, Jesus strengthened me like never before. I'm older and wiser. I'm stronger now than ever before. When I'm weary and tired, Jesus strengthened me like never before. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Those that are on Facebook right now, those that are on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, if you're on Twitter right now, look, guys, I am here with my friend this morning. Tell, and I want to say your name right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get your name wrong. Okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? And let folks know where you from and what you do, and we're gonna get down to the show.
What up, everybody? It's your girl Vitel, originally from Dayton, Ohio, but I've been here in ATL for the longest, so they be saying I'm from here. So here I am. I am an actress, model, producer, director, author, all around entertainer, child of the Most High King. I be doing it all. I'm unstoppable, unlimited, and that is me.
Hey, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Being Jackson of all trades, that God give us that he give us, a lot of gifts. You know what I'm saying? We have coat of many colors as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that I was going to do like a show. You know what I'm saying? Right. But yeah, as one of your assistants got in contact with me, I said, "Oh, okay, all right." You know what I'm saying? Cool, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that I seen you on one of my sister's shows too, Coach D.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I couldn't stay like long because I had something to do that night. And I was like, dang, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even want to sit down and just watch this for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, man, it's time for me to go. Your assistant had talked to me, and I made sure that I kept the line, open throughout the week because I like to know is we still going? Had things changed? You know what I'm saying? Because that's just me, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that you is very busy, so am I. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, all right, I got to keep this gate open just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad I was able to get on, and thank you for having me.
Look, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So let's get down to it. So I see that you have a play called 9 Lives.
I do see here in my background. 9 Lives. We just had a successful play this past weekend. Well, I don't just call it a play; it's production because it is a part film, part stage, live theater performance. So we just had a successful show in Atlanta this past weekend, and really excited about that and taking it on the road to a bunch of different cities coming up.
Look. All right. So tell me about 9 Lives. Like, what is that based on?
So 9 Lives, it is based on my book called I Am a Poetic Ensemble, which I have right here. It is a memoir and story of my life written in poetry format that is meant to be performed. So I perform pieces from the book as well as part of it is pre-recorded film. I play 9 different characters. It's a one-woman show.
Wow.
And those 9 different characters each represent a different type of trauma that I have been through in my life. So it's sharing my own personal story. And like I said, we're traveling the world with it. So it's really helping other people to know that they're not alone in these situations, things that we were, taught not to talk about. And here we are sharing our testimonies and helping people to overcome and to heal. It's really all about mental health awareness. It's about domestic violence. You name it, we probably talk about it in this show because I've been through a lot. So again, I use my testimony to help others to heal.
So what is it like just playing those 9 characters, if you don't mind me asking? I know that it's a process playing no. So what's that like?
Yeah, it's a process because they are me, really. And at the same time, they're completely different people, but they're telling my story. So it was a little bit complicated to connect with that character's personality, with the way they speak, the way they carry themselves? Do they slouch? How do they sit? Do they talk with their hands? Are they, just how they are as their personality, but then having them speak my story. I really had to separate myself from each one, and I had
Mm-hmm.
to break down each of the traumas. So it's like if one character is focused on homelessness at that moment, I had to really focus on that character's demeanor as well as
Mm-hmm.
just that topic of my life, like just that phase and that part of my life, only talk about that. So it all happened really quickly because we really shot it in like 2 days. And
Wow.
during
Okay.
the pandemic, so and I'm saying we, but it was really just me and my kids was there because we were in quarantine at the time that I decided to film this. And so
Mm-hmm.
I had like my multiple cameras set up, tripods, and I had to do my own hair and makeup. I had to do everything myself. So when I was a one woman show in front of the scenes as well as behind the scenes. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to just embody that character. Like as I was doing my makeup, I would start talking as them and just develop their personality as I was going. So it really all happened very quickly, but I think I made it look a lot easier than it was.
Oh man, hey, and I heard that. You know what I'm saying, and I see that you have like a great team. You know what I'm saying, for as the the productions. You know what I'm saying, and shout out to your production team. You know what I'm saying.
Production.
Sh- Shout out to them. And it's us three, right? Productions.
Productions.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know y'all, but I know y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Now you
that's
do.
real talk. You know
Hence
what I'm
all
saying?
the interviews.
Yeah, you
We're
know,
trying to get y'all sick of us.
right.
No, now you know.
You know. So I see that one of your assistants had just posted. So tell me about the book. I am.
Yeah,
I'm kind
so
of interested in that book too.
yeah, absolutely. So everything I do always serves multiple purposes. I never just focus on one thing. So again, this is a memoir story of my life. It's also a book of poetry and it's also a self-help book. So I
Mm,
give notes and references for anyone who the stories resonate. Anyone who can relate to the circumstances that I have been through is able to go to the back of the book and look at those notes and references and find out like how to get help with depression, suicide, the suicide helpline, suicide prevention helpline.
mm,
Also, we have information about abuse in there, about dealing with the narcissist if you're somebody who's in an abusive situation, understanding
okay.
abuse in its different forms. There's so much that this one book encompasses. It's really crazy that it's this thin, but I wanted to make it an easy read. I have so many people that sit down and say they finished it in one night and then they want to read it again. So it flows because it is a compilation of different poems, journal entries, things that I wrote as I was going through these different circumstances. So I literally was writing it as it was happening, and that's one of the things that got me through my traumas is understanding, and telling myself all the time, one day this is going to be a book, one day this is going to be a movie. That's what kept me motivated to get through
Wow.
to the other end of the tunnel.
Wow. And and that sound like real good. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Shepherd said this is a book you need to have. Look, hey, look right, and it's funny because I'm already on Amazon trying to find it. Look,
It
you
is
know what
on
I'm saying?
Amazon, but the best way to get it is directly from me while you still can, because I'm in a
Oh,
position
listen,
right now.
okay,
I can send you a signed copy directly to you, and that's on my website, vitel.net. You can go there to get
yeah.
it directly from me if you
Uh,
like.
Look, man, and I see all the information like right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna check out all this information, and I hope that the ones that are watching, you know what I'm saying, will too. Look, like that's what's up. And she said that she will sign it.
Yes.
So come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Direct,
And
personalized.
it's see, wow, like that is real talk, and that is good. You know what I'm saying? So I was told that you're an advocate too. So tell me about that. Come on. Is she froze, guys? Yeah. Man, is she froze, y'all? Come on back. Yeah. Big froze. See, think she froze. See, now somebody mad. Yeah, she froze. Ah, come on back. You see, she's still here though. Oh, you kicked her out. All right, yeah, and I see, and she probably got a phone call. Hey, I was on the road. Let's go. I was on the road too. I'm just waiting for her to come back. That's it. Her internet went out. Oh man, that's the worst. And it's alright, you know what I'm saying? Because we still gonna. How can we get it back? The same way, just come in like she did the link and stuff like that. And all I gotta do is just accept her. That's it. The same way she came in. That's it. Because I was not done with the questions. And it was getting good too. That's somebody gonna get saved and healed on this morning. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was. She can come back the way she came in. This was gonna be good. This is awesome. Let me see. Is she back yet? Nah. Tell her to come back the same way that she came in. All right, y'all. We about to take a commercial break, like right fast, guys. We'll be right back. Oh, all right. Oh, never mind. Let's go. She's back, guys.
So what happened there? My whole computer just
Look,
glitched and reset, but here we
look,
are.
look,
We
look, 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 look. Look, we is back. You know what I'm saying? Look, somebody is hating. It don't matter. We gonna
right.
get this show done. Look, we gonna get this done. You
Waiting.
know, huh? Yeah. You
Waiting.
know, and I'm just like, that is the enemy. You
For
think you slick,
real.
look, and it's funny because that always it happens when I set the atmosphere right. So
Right.
I'm just like
Right.
like I
Thanks for having
I see you.
fun.
I see you, but nah, it ain't gonna happen. But yeah,
Thank you.
as I was saying, you know what I'm saying. As we were saying, I asked you. So I heard that you're an advocate. So what do you do?
As far as community service, so
Yeah.
through my arts, through my arts and entertainment, that's what us three productions is all about. Our
Okay.
mission and our goal is to help people to heal. So everything that we do, whether it's books, movies, stage productions, whatever,
Hmm.
they're all, the purpose of them is to help people to heal. So we're advocate for all human rights, really, but specifically homelessness, domestic violence, anything that I have been through personally is what we speak to through the arts. So we partner with a lot of different organizations as well to make that happen in the different communities as we travel. And so yeah,
Hmm.
that's what it's all about. That's the goal. That's the mission.
Oh, that. Hey, look, and it's all good. And you said that y'all travel too, right? So I'm in the city. So I'm 20 minutes outside of Philly. I'm not
Okay.
from Philly. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I am in the city of Chester, Pennsylvania. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
I used to live in
So,
Harrisburg for a
oh
minute.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh well.
Harrisburg.
Hey, look. Hey, you know what I'm saying? and
Yeah.
it's good to have a Pennsylvania, I can't get the word out. A Pennsylvania on the line. Then let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look, see, but yeah, so you said that you travel, y'all travel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know some folks. You know what I'm saying? Like will y'all like bring like the play here,
Yeah,
like the hot,
absolutely.
like
Absolutely. We can bring it anywhere if you have an audience for it there. So this is a one woman show. Again, we do have people behind the scenes that handle the tech and everything. Now that the pandemic is over, we have more people, but we can bring the show anywhere that it's requested. So right now we're working on the DMV. We're going there
oh
next,
okay,
North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Orlando. So it's being requested in a lot of different places. So it's just a matter of lining up the locations, getting the sponsors in place, and then making it happen. It's a pretty easy show to travel with. I was about to say simple show, but it's not a simple show at all.
it's not a simple show. Look, it's definitely not a simple show. You feel me?
But it's easy to pack up and move because nobody else really has to memorize lines but me. There are two other characters involved in the show now. Again, after the pandemic, we kind of added more to it, so it was no longer just a one woman show. But there is two
Nice.
other characters, but it's all improv for that, so we don't even rehearse. We have a whole dance routine that we don't rehearse. It's one of those things that with this particular show that we do, God just takes over, and it just happens that way. So people would think that we rehearsed and planned this all out, but it's like, nope, whatever happens, we just let God move with that particular audience. So every single show is completely different because every single audience is different and it's really catered to them. We really, we fast and pray leading up to this show and just ask God
Man, man.
to use us. So whatever way that this audience needs, tell us exactly what to say and how to do it and how to say it. And so it's different every time, but the one thing that they all have in common is that the audience always needs it. We always have people coming to us afterwards saying, hey, this is how this touched me. This is what I've gone through. It's almost like a Me Too movement. Like right after the show, everyone
Right.
comes up and can relate. They're like, this happened to me too. This thing is, this resonates with me. And I just sometimes can't even believe we think that our stories are so unique and
Right.
so nobody's gone through this and we're going through it by ourselves. But that's like the main message is that you're not going through it alone. Like whatever
You're
it is
not
that you're
alone.
going through, I can almost guarantee you that somebody else is going through something
Uh-huh.
exactly or
Yeah.
very similar that can relate. So it's so important that we speak on these things. And when we do, like every single time I open my mouth on it, nerves and all, now I don't have the nerves because I understand and I know the process. I know that that's going to come back with the testimonies every time. So I'm ready for
Exactly.
and I embrace that. But every single time it just touches people's lives. And there are people who, are waiting for your testimony and who are feeling like they're at the end of their rope. They're all alone in what they're going through. And
Mhm.
you can literally save someone's life. So that's what it's all about for us. And that's what we do every single time.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And I tell folks like folks ask me about my podcast and truth be told, I tell folks like the podcast was just live at first. You know what I'm saying? That I used to do like every other night, me and one of my sisters. This right here was just alive at first, and then God placed it on my heart, and I'm like, all right, so what do you want me to do with this? I don't go live like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when I had started to see what God was doing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, because like this wasn't my dream. Like my dream was like to like play in the NBA or somewhere overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like that was mine. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, but I see that wasn't for his
Right.
start, it's not for,
Not our
for
own.
for his starts, it's not our thoughts. For his way, it's not art. For his ways, you know,
Always. Yep.
yeah. you know, and that's like, and that's real talk. And I'm just like, all right. And then when I did my first book was just like notebook. You know what I'm saying? I like all my books. I got 4 books out, right? And
Nice.
I'm on the 5th one like right now. And
That's
all my
awesome.
books, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And all my books, they started off in a composition book.
Wow.
like
Right. Yeah. Same here.
like 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 all my books is like they is composition. Look, you know, and when I bought my first book, right? Like I held my book, I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
I was
get it.
just, amazed. And shout out to my big sister, my one of my big sisters, like she helped me with it. Like she helped me with all my books, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And I did and I came up with this clothing line too, you know what I'm saying? She helped me with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
That's
just wait,
so
you know,
unstoppable.
and right now I'm waiting on God because I do the show at my house, but I know things gonna come in tuition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna take my time with this. You
And
know,
that's
so
you gotta take the first step and move forward.
yeah,
That's what a lot of people doing. So that's inspiring.
you know what I'm saying. So I just like, all right, cool. Like that's real talk, and I just thank God to have like those folks that are in my life. You know what I'm saying? To like push me because I have days where I'm Breon, you know, and then I had days where I'm Breon. I'm the son, the nephew, the uncle, the grandson, and I'm just like, I just want to just sit down and just have me time for a second.
No, I get
Just
it.
just give me like a half hour to an hour. If you don't see me for the rest of the night, just leave me alone. It gotta be very
Right.
important. You
Right.
know,
You gotta do that. That's important at that time,
you,
especially when you do a lot of things for a lot of people. I get it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And to day came I am not gonna lie, like I was just like, all right, like I had like a whole half hour to myself, you know.
Hmm.
And as you can see like the stuff that I play, I listen to gospel rap. That's me, you
Yes, me
know,
too. I love it.
and, and that keeps me like calm. You know what I'm saying? It
I
keeps
call
me
it
like
gangster
where
gospel.
God want me.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know,
that's gangster gospel. They like, I ain't never heard of no gangster gospel. I'm like, trust me, just listen.
yeah, yeah, just yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know, you're gonna get outside, be like, just wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just wait. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that you say that they, because soon as they hear it and then they start to nod, they have like, yeah, yeah,
You know nothing about
yeah, you know. And
it.
that is just funny. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as though that what me and you do, you know, like like the call that God put on our lives, that we take it serious. You know what I'm saying? We don't take it light at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I never asked why. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're not supposed to ask God why. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I never asked why at all. That's one thing I never asked.
Right.
You know, and the things that transpired in my life, it just made me who I am today. You
Exactly.
know, and I learned to endure a lot of stuff as well. You
Absolutely.
know,
That's what it's all about. And now, like you said, you got 5 books, our testimonies. That's so important to share those testimonies with the world because somebody's going to relate. Somebody's going to get something out of that, no matter what it is, big
somebody.
or small.
Hmm.
Like people are waiting
Hmm.
for testimony.
Yeah, and especially and with stuff that's going on in the world now, it's just like, all right, we like I feel as though as a nation, we worry about like some of the wrong stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. So tell me about these characters, these new ones that is on that's on the production.
Are you talking about my team or the characters in the show?
The characters that are in the show.
Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Um, so again, they all represent a different type of trauma that I've been through.
Hmm.
And I apologize, I don't even have their names all right in front of me to tell you
That's
who
all right.
does what, but I'm gonna just give you a kind of a run over because I
Okay.
did separate myself so much from each character. I don't remember all their names, and I have to have the list in front of me. So but there is one that specifically deals with suicide, suicidal
Hmm.
ideation, and all of that that encompasses that depression and things like that. There's another that deals with just homelessness because I myself
Oh
was
wow.
living in my car with my kids at one time, and I've been through different journeys of homelessness throughout. And she talks about that. That's actually one of most people's favorite character because she's kind of a country bumpkin, and
Okay.
and funny. She brings light to a tough situation. There's another one that deals with the adult entertainment industry, and I probably should have said
Wow.
one before because the one before her deals with human trafficking, and so that
Oh.
one segues into the adult entertainment industry, which you wouldn't really consider a trauma, but people come to the understanding through the show that a lot of times when you get in this unwanted situation, you end up in that world. And so that's a whole world that needed to be portrayed with a different character by itself or in itself. And what else we have? Domestic violence. One of the characters deals with domestic violence, and then another one deals with divorce. And again, even though those situations happened together at the same time in my life, they had to be separated because there are some
Hmm.
that can relate to one and not the other. And people don't realize how traumatizing divorce really is. A lot of people look at when they get divorced, they're like, oh, let's celebrate, let's throw a divorce party and all this stuff. So they don't really look at it like divorce is traumatizing for many people because nobody gets married wanting to get divorced, or that's never the plan when you get married.
Right.
So
Hmm.
so that was a whole trauma in itself that resonates with people. And then one of them deals with like childhood trauma and
Okay.
just the beginning, like the upbringing. And I probably should have said that one first, but she deals with the foundation because at the end of the day, all of the traumas tied together. When the
Right.
foundation is laid and you're raised in a certain way, you're raised, for example, you're raised by a narcissist or you're raised in an abusive household or situation or a neglectful household or situation, you often take that into your adulthood. So this is the type of people that you attract and that you're attracted to. So when it comes to you picking a spouse, you're going to choose what you feel like love is, which is that abuse that you experienced as a child. So
Right. Wow.
I open up with that and show how the trauma carries on throughout your entire life and then passes down to your generations. That's really what the show is all about. It's about breaking that generational curse. And
I was about to ask.
yes,
Uh,
absolutely, about preventing these traumas from being passed on. That's what we're doing out here in the streets with this Nine Live show. So if you didn't know, now you know.
yeah. Yeah. And it's funny, right? Because I was just staring like at like skits of it, right? You know what I'm saying? So I thank God just for like the gift of the sermon, and I'm like, yo, this is good. Like, and you know how when you just like stare at a skit and you feel like you're right there, just staring at it. That's where I was just staring at it, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
That's
thing.
amazing.
That's why we do what we do through entertainment, because one thing about it, people will always want to be entertained, even during the pandemic when everything shut down. Like nobody stopped watching Netflix. Like if anything, the
At
entertainment
all.
even more, because people will always want to be entertained. They'll always want to disconnect from their own reality through the forms of entertainment and things like that. So it's, to me, the best way to communicate with people. A lot of people are not, there's some people are not going to go to church and get what they need from a pastor. Some people are going to get it from a movie, or they're going to get it from a song. And so that's why,
Mm-hmm.
what we do is so important. It really, like you said, you was just mesmerized by whatever it was that you were seeing. Like, it captures you, and then it pulls at your heartstrings, and then it resonates with you if you can relate to it, and then it sticks with you because it's something that affected all of your senses, and you were visually enticed with this performance. And so that's why it's so important to do it through theater, through movies. Like, we kind of use a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of everything, through song, because we don't want to miss anybody. Like, some people might resonate more with the song than they would a movie, so we just try to do it all so that we don't
Mm-hmm.
miss anything, because the message is there and the message is necessary, and that's what it's all about.
That's and you are so right. Like, that's definitely what it's all about. So, what's the best advice that someone ever gave you?
Mm. People used to ask me to give advice, and I'm good with that, but I don't know. I don't know if I've gotten, like, I didn't really have too many mentors. Well, I didn't have any mentors really. My mentors were people, and I've said this in an interview before. My mentors were people either online or already who had already made it, who I aspired to be like. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times they were people that I hadn't met yet, and so my the best advice that I have taken has been from those people, and just watching how they live and how they move, and
Mm-hmm.
never giving up, just understanding, watching their interviews and getting whatever advice it was that they're giving. So I can't really answer that question to say any specific advice that someone gave me, because honestly, I was not in I was not encouraged to do what I'm doing growing up, and
Right.
and still not. I'm doing it now. Like, I'm out here doing it, but I still get discouraged if I when I go back to home and to family, and a lot of times we're not welcome at home. Even Jesus wasn't. You know how that goes. So
Mm-hmm.
but that's how
Right.
it's like there. It's like I'm still discouraged. If I go visit my home church, I can guarantee you at least one or two people are gonna say, "You still doing your little acting thing?" And I'm gonna be like, "You talking about what's been paying my bills for the last 20 years? You talking about
Right.
that?" I'm like,
Right.
so it's like I didn't I didn't get that encouragement growing up. And honestly, if I did, I'd probably be a whole lot further than I am. But that is why I have taken it up on myself. Like, my encouragement comes from the word of God, first of all, because that's
Man,
all
amen.
that's all I had growing up. So I thank my grandmother for instilling that in me. Um,
Okay.
and then, just being that encouragement to other people, being to other people what I wish I would have had, being to my
Right.
children the type of mother I wish I would have had. That's all I can do at this point. And so
Wow.
that's working for me. And that's, in some ways, that's encouraging my younger self. I can't go back.
Right. Okay.
I was raised and the way I was born, but I'm encouraging my younger self every day. Like, hey,
Your
I
younger
got
self.
to make this next generation better. We in this together. We
Oh
got
yeah, of course. And we have to. And we have to. So we got some folks that are in the comments. I want to say shout out to Anita J. Littleton, the
what?
People's Champ. You know what I'm saying? And she said she's tuning in while
Amen.
working. Look, and I am so glad. And who else had comment and Sister Wanda Starling reconnect us is in the building as well. And we got Queen Ling that is in the building. She said good morning all. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that I see them on here, right? Guys, I'm letting y'all know right now, those that are ahead, those that got those connections in the city, my friend will come here with the production. Let's go. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? Not lives. Look, like I'm talking to them right on now, and I know that they hear me. I know y'all got some connections. I know I got them too, but I know y'all got them too. Look, just a little hit out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's look like let's change lives, man. It's definitely going down. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. So the best advice that you gave somebody.
Mm. Um,
Mm.
I don't know if I can narrow down my best advice. I've been giving some good advice. I don't know. I would say just understanding that the storm doesn't last always. You know, obviously, I deal with a lot of people who are going through some things, and the best advice I could give them is to just keep pressing forward. You know, it's hard to tell people to try to stay positive, to look at the bright side, and all of these things. We try to give people this advice, but when they're going through it, oh, it's so much easier said than done. It's so hard to receive and accept this encouragement when you're going through it. But sometimes all you can do is just get through it. Like, what's the song say? After you've done all you can, you just stand. So
Oh,
that's
I
literally
like
all
that.
you can do. And so, you know, give yourself grace during this time while you're going through it, and understand that at some point you're going to get to the other side of it. You know, do what you can in this moment. But if you can't do nothing, just lay there and be present, and just know that you will get to the other side at some point.
Right. And I'm gonna say this, right? Shout out to your four run right, Miss Shepherd. She is beating those comments up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she is making things happen. Like and
Absolutely.
like like you know what I'm saying? Like we definitely gotta give her flowers because she is
Yeah.
on point with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my
Like,
personal assistant, Nasia Shepherd. She be on it.
yeah, you know, like she is definitely on it indeed. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I say that, you know what I'm saying? Because I have nights where I was up just doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to make sure that everything is like in motion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm up and I'm talking to God like, you know what I'm saying, and I make sure that I got rest too. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I'm starting to get more now is rest, and I'm starting to go into bed like a lot earlier now because
Right.
that's very important. Look, that's very important now to go to bed early. You know, and I'm just like, all right, God, I He will have you up just to have you up, and I'm just like, you know, but I'm doing work though, and I'm praying, and I'm reading, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just prepping my day. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And I say that because I want to know how can I move in my days because I don't want to be in error. And so a friend of mine said, Breon in bed at 8 p.m. No, I'm not. 10, yeah, look, 10, yeah, 8, no. Look, nah, 10, yeah, you know, shoot, like that's real tough.
Right.
But hey, man, like,
You're absolutely right. That rest is so important, and God been definitely dealing with me on that. And I've been doing pretty good, decent. I at least be in bed by midnight. But see, I usually get up at 5. That's the
that's me, yeah.
I
Oh,
got it.
see,
I'm trying, but I'll take a nap sometime. Like I try to do better listening to my body. So if I'm, you know, in the middle of the day and I'm just like dragging, I feel like I'm less productive because I didn't get enough rest. I will take a nap and shut the phone, do not disturb, and call it a day for a minute.
oh man, yeah. So we got Patricia Dunbar is on the line, and she is saying, saying, okay, and she said, early, early too early to rise to raise makes a man or woman healthy and wise. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. Look, hey, put Trisha. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that indeed. It ain't nothing wrong with that. And look at us, and everybody is dropping jewels this morning, man. And I love it. I love the jewel dropping, man. Cause I really can use this like right now. Look, look, you
Right.
know,
I can use some encouragement sometimes.
you know, and you know what I'm saying. And the name of the podcast, as you can see in the background, is called K.W.U, and it stands for Kicking It With Us. And right now, y'all is kicking it with us. You know, my friend Vi she is kicking it with us, guys. You know what I'm saying? This morning, you know, and she is in the A. She is in Atlanta. She's in GA. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's real, like that's real talk. And she will come here. They will come here, guys. Let's make something
Yeah.
happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's make something happen because I believe in my heart, in my spirit, that this will just change everything. Like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just this joy that I get in my spirit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If like me go and see this, look, like this is one production that I would actually go to. you know,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? To see this live, it has to be good. You know what I'm saying? And my sister say that Chester could use this hope, and says yes we can. Yes, we can indeed. Look, see, and we all going to touch and agree. Like right now, let's go. You know, because you know the word of God says when it's two or three, you know, or more is you know. Look, is gather. He is in the midst. So let's touch and agree on this. Like right now, Sister Anita. You know what I'm saying? And her assistant is right there. So Anita, you can inbox Miss Shepherd and we
Yeah.
could talk. Look, I love this like right now,
Yeah.
man. Look, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, man. It's definitely about the connection that we are making in this hour, man. You know what I'm saying? And God makes no mistakes. And I say that, you know, via because when your assistant inbox me, man, the whole time I'm like, who is this?
Right.
Like, look, like I'm checking my device,
She
like
leaves
who?
no stone unturned.
You know what I'm saying? I said, all right. So she told me about you. She gave me a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? And I am not gonna lie to you. Like the word of God says, you know, study to show that self, you know, approved. So I studied the information that you gave because I wanted to be approved in God. look, look, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be, yeah, you know, approved in God. I wanted to make sure that I was in perfect alignment with God.
There you go.
So I had my days where I'll be at work and I'm just like, and my friends would ask me, so you're not gonna eat? No. Look, no. Just getting my snack in a bag of look, just getting my snack and about bottle of water and I'm good. Look, I don't need no food. Like I don't want my spirit to be heavy. I need my spirit to be light so I can study.
Right.
you know, you know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk. You know, and that right there is awesome. If you could work with anybody, right? Who would it be and why? And it
Oh,
don't matter. Yeah, and it don't matter if they alive or not.
okay. Oh, now you're changing the question. Okay. So at first I was about to say Will Smith, like real quick, because that's obviously one of
Oh,
the people that I
that's
do want to
good.
work with that I haven't worked with yet. But I got a list and I'm knocking them out. Like I don't work with some of the people on my list.
Okay.
But Will Smith. But then when you changed it to someone that could not be alive yet, it would be either it would be Michael Jackson or Tupac. I really can't decide
Oh,
because
wow. Wow.
not alive. So, or presumably not alive in some cases. I'm
Look,
not into that, but yeah, there would be those two. So that's an easy question because I think about that. I have a list, and I do. Um, we have to make sure that our list is not something that we feel like is unattainable. Otherwise, we don't ever reach it. So I have a list of people that I am going to work with, and some of
right.
them I've crossed out because I have worked with them. And then I
Uh,
do when someone passes away, and it's like, oh my gosh, they were on my list, and I hate that. But
uh,
we gonna work together
I,
and help or something. Like we got keep
look,
them.
look. look, right, and get assistant, right, and she said that that we can create them. Oh my God.
Listen, there is a Tupac doppelganger out there right now. I just found him on TikTok like yesterday, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Listen, we're gonna have to put him in a movie and like recreate something like
Look,
just like him."
yo, that is wild. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I believe that it's somebody that's across the world that look like me too. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, we
You know
got
what I'm
some
saying?
out here.
I would not be surprised
See people, I'm like,
at all
mm-hmm.
with and she said with God all things, and she put that in all caps.
Exactly, like
All things are possible.
exactly.
Exactly. You is so right about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great show because she is making the show as well. And we got Aisha is in the building right now, and she said, "Hi, my loves. Hi, what's up? What's going on?" And Queen Lee is still here, and I thought that she left. Oh man, she look, and she must be enjoying this show today because most times that she'll tell me that she about to leave. She must be enjoying this today. I'm glad that she's here. You know what I'm saying? So my question is for those that are in the comments. Is there anything y'all would like to ask us? Because y'all are part of the show as well. You know
Anything,
what I'm saying?
literally.
Like that's like yeah. And she said, ask her anything. And Queen Lee said, you know I'm always double duty. Yes, you are. So y'all can ask her questions like right now.
Sounds like you got a dope team too. Hello, everybody.
Look. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like they are they definitely do come through and support, and check out the lives. Do y'all have any questions for Vitel? All right. So Aisha said, "What are we talking about today?" We is talking about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just ask my friend. But she is, but well, she has a what's the word I'm trying to look for? She has a production, and she travels. You know what I'm saying? So, so like
Give them
share
a
some
little
information.
real quick for those
Yeah.
people joining us. So, hey, everybody who's just joining, I am Vitel. I'm an actress, model, producer, director, and all around entertainer. I'm also an author. And today on the show, we are talking about my book, I Am a Poetic Ensemble, which is a memoir, stories of my life written in poetry format from all the different traumas that I have been through. It's also a self help book for other people going through traumatic experiences or dealing with anything that you can resonate with in this book. And we're also talking about my show, Nine Lives, which you see here in the background. It is the production that goes with the book where we put it on stage and film. And I play 9 different characters in 9 lives. It is a one-woman show. Each one of the characters represents a different type of trauma that I've been through. Some of those traumas include homelessness, domestic violence, human trafficking, abuse, divorce, you name it. I have probably experienced it. And that's what we're sharing on here today. Thank you again for joining.
All right. So your assistant said, "Can you read one of your favorite poems out of your book?"
Sure. I just love to do a little piece. I don't really think I have a favorite, honestly. but but I'll do a little something. Let me see. You want me to perform one that I have memorized, or you want me to just read a random one that I haven't done, what, like, on here. Let me see. So when people ask me to do that, I always ask God what He would have me to do, because I know it's for somebody on here right now, but I don't know what y'all going through, but He does. So that's what I'm. Should I do unloved or a happy home? I feel like it's between those two. What y'all
And
think?
they is ready for the poem.
Y'all ready? Ready? Let me
All
see.
right.
I'm gonna start with unloved. We're gonna see how much time we have since I got that one down. All right, so this one goes like this. Unloved. It's an emotion not included or even considered a form of depression, but I'm telling you it is. I know because I've experienced it my entire life since I was a little kid. It started off as wonder. Like, I wonder why everyone hates me for no reason. I wonder what I did. I soon realized that being born was my first mistake. Regularly reminded that she really wanted to end my life before it started, I'm told I should have been aborted. Born into a family that I didn't resemble, oftentimes I forgot I needed to blend in, but I stood out like a sore thumb, a chameleon of personalities, but I couldn't
Mm,
change my skin. So I studied what made them happy, made them laugh, and love me good. A temporary solution. I knew they never did. I knew they never could. So I learned to hate what the mirror reflected. Never accepted, always rejected. One minute I'm the darkest in the light, next the lightest in the dark. No matter where home was for now, I was always reminded that my skin wasn't right. And as if my miscalculated casing wasn't enough, I was then gifted with emotions and told I had too much. Did you take your medicine today? Was what she would ask. If my laugh was too happy or my cry was too sad. So I learned not to feel, or at least to pretend. Still unable to change what's on the outside, I mastered holding things within. Conceal, don't feel, put on a show. I could put it in a movie and they still would never know. The amount of
mm,
trauma, the extent of pain I carried into adulthood, along with the blame. At the first sign of rejection to my human responsiveness, I'm consumed with the reminder that feelings are bad. It's
mm.
forbidden. What's wrong with you? There you go again. So I retreat into my closet of self loathing, trained for 3 decades to hate myself from the outside in.
Wow.
I'm told I'm supposed to love myself. But how? No one else ever did. And that's that piece. That is
Wow.
love. Again, you can
That
find that in my book.
that's
I am
major.
a ensemble. It's located on my website. Is the best way to get it right now. You can go on Amazon, but right now, while you can get a signed copy from me, go on Vitel.net. That's VITELLE.net. Purchase your signed copy. I will sign it. I will write you a personal memo and mail it directly to you.
That that right there was amazing. So we're gonna check out some comments, right? So Sister Anita was like that she came on late, but she said, but do you use loc your all right. She said, do you use local talent in particular youth inspiring?
She said, sorry, I'm trying to open up the chat too so I can see. You said she's
Okay.
asking, do I use local talent?
Yeah, youth, like man, inspire youth.
I hope I'm understanding the question correctly. I don't know if you can type it in
All
there
right,
again. I don't see it
all
from
right,
here.
all right. So she said, I came on late, but do you use loc, 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 do you use
Oh, I see it.
loc, you see it?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. So as far as do I use them as actors in the shows? Is that what you mean? Oh yeah, in my production. Okay, I see now. Okay, yeah. So to answer that question, I do. So when we travel with the show, we can use the locals there in the area. It depends on what kind of show you do because we're really open to we don't put a cap on this or a limit to what God can do. So sometimes we'll do
Come
shows in
on.
the area and use the local talent there, or local for us is Atlanta. That's where we're based out of. So we do hire Atlanta actors all the time as well. For this particular show, it's a one-woman show, but it started during the pandemic, so I was playing all the characters. But then we also brought on some local talent from Atlanta, and as the world opened back up from the pandemic, we added some people to it. But we have multiple different shows, not just the one-woman show. Some of them have, I think my biggest show has 16 characters in it, so that's 16 actors that are getting hired, locally as well. So yes, hopefully that answered your question. Who was that? Miss Anita.
Yeah, wow. And it's funny because now I'm going. So now I'm saying the con elements, you know, and Queen Arlene, she is so funny. And she said, "What would you like to have done with MJ?" She is funny. Oh man.
Okay, so I'm glad you asked. Well, first of all, let's talk about MJ real quick. I don't know how much time we
All
have. Top of an hour. We're probably gonna get off here in a minute, but I want to talk about that because first of all, I thought that that was my daddy for the longest time, y'all. I had, as you can hear in
Oh
my
man.
voice, I had very severe colorism issues going on because I was born into a dark skinned family. There was times when I thought I was adopted and all this different stuff, but I came to the conclusion, and my mother at one point inspired this and instigated. I'm gonna say instigated. That's the word that I'm looking for. Instigated the fact that I thought that Michael Jackson was my daddy, and that's why I didn't know who my daddy was, because he's on tour and he's traveling all the time. Like, I didn't really know at first that he started off your complexion and not mine. But
Oh man.
think his kids would have come out my color. I'm not sure. But at the time, it made perfect sense to me when I was younger that this is why my hair is curly. This is why I'm light skinned. Michael Jackson, my daddy. Hello, somebody. So
Oh man.
and so that's probably one of the things that inspired me, even though, my family was not encouraging with my entertainment career. I knew that if my daddy is Michael Jackson, then I got to be somebody great, and I got to be able to do this. Like, that's got to be the thing. I'm
Come
brilliant.
on.
He is, right? So so this was a time in my life when I really believed that. It's funny to say it now, but there was a time in my life when I truly believed that. So obviously, somebody posted Vitel Jackson. I can't. So obviously, like that really inspired me though at the time. And so
Oh
I
man.
would dance and sing and perform all the time. So a lot of people don't know that I do all these other talents. Because right now I'm really focused on the acting, modeling, all that stuff that I've been doing. But that's because part of me just wants to surprise drop an album on them and be like, bam, yep, do that too.
Oh man.
But I used to, when I was younger, I would dance and sing. I would put on shows for the neighborhood, even in the projects we had. You know how the porches, and Pennsylvania, matter of fact, the porches, they got two doors and one porch they share. And I'd take over the whole porch and call all the kids in the neighborhood and have them in here, watching my show. And I was
Oh
also
man.
songs and even some Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys, the things from that time period. I was performing.
Oh wow. Look. Wow. And it's funny that you say that V, because as soon as you said the Backstreet Boys, that just remind me of our age, and I'm like, wow, okay. She said back like Backstreet, you know what I'm saying? And all right,
crazy,
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I'm always performing, so I'm just a performer at heart. So I definitely would be performing on stage with him in that capacity, as well as putting him into one of my movies. So yeah,
wow,
we would be definitely coexisting together. Me and my who I thought was my daddy. Me and my
right. So your assistant said that you is a public speaker as well.
Yes.
Shout out to our shout out to our speakers, man. Like, that's real talk. And need to say that you make her think about about Billie Jean. Wow. And she said that I love her spirit. You know.
Absolutely. Lena said, I
Look,
got my spark from MJ. You is not
yeah,
lying. I
you
did
know what I'm saying?
I get
Wow, that is amazing, man. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Glory to God, glory to God. Like God makes no mistakes. He ain't make no mistake. You know, when I got that in box for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
That's
You
fine.
feel me? That is amazing, and I want to say shout out to everybody that joined in this morning. You know what I'm saying? And guys, and all her information is like right down there. So her assistant did a great job. She even had to lift a finger at all. Look, she even had to lift a finger. Glory to God. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And Queen Lane just had spoke to just just to say, you know, many one can encourage you in life. And hold on, let me see. All right, and they don't have to be relative. Say encourage sisters so you have one friend and a need to say great show, bro. Look,
Yeah.
this is what
Thank
I
y'all.
do. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope
Yeah.
that everybody share up, man. And buy that book too. Like y'all could look, y'all can get a copy signed because I may have to go on the website like right now and get it signed. Look and get it
And
signed.
as you continue, you can get a copy from Nasi as well, my sister. She said, inbox her $20. She got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like that's so. Is it a way besides like Facebook that they could get in contact with you if you don't mind me
Yeah.
asking?
Yeah. So what you guys do, go to my website. You see my name spelled here. Wait, it's here. There we go. Vitel.net, VITELLE.net is my website. On that first page there, you can subscribe by adding your email so that you can keep in the loop with what we've got going on. Every time we have a show or something big happening, we'll send you an email. Don't worry, we won't spam you. You can also connect through there through all my social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. I'm on there. Got to keep that online presence going. So connect with me on whatever you're on, but go to vitel.net is going to be the best way to do that. And you guys can also text me. My VIPs, go ahead
Oh man.
text message because you can get text directly from me, and I often do giveaways and free tickets and prizes and all kind of stuff to people who have subscribed to me via text, and that number is 770-626-5075. Again, if you guys text me at 770-626-5075, make sure that when you get a response from that number that you go ahead and add yourself to my phone book so that it'll come through on my end and we can keep in touch. And then you'll know when I'm coming to your city. And if you'd like to set up a show in your city, whether that be Nine Lives or any other show, even for all you pastors out there, people who have organizations or ties with organizations that focus on any of these topics we talk about, we can actually customize a show to fit whatever your sermon is for that day or whatever topic your group deals with and bring the show
Wow.
perform for that group. So we're touching on all the topics, all the things that people don't want to talk about. It's all about breaking generational curses up in here. That's what we're all about. So definitely connect with me, each of you that have joined. I appreciate y'all's support. And we're gonna make this happen together. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, it's definitely going to happen because I know a lot of folks took down that information, and that's what we do. Like we could that, and like I said, you know, I am in the city of Chester, Pennsylvania. And like you said, that you stayed in Harrisburg for some years, so you know, and it's good to meet a Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. All right, so yeah, assistant said, can we get one more poem before we go?
Girl, you know I'm trying to get off the top of the hour. What is you doing? You know what? But I ain't gonna say no because it's for somebody. It's for somebody. I'm gonna go ahead and just do what was the other one that I was about to do? A happy home. So I'm gonna read this one. I don't think I have this one memorized yet. So this one kind of piggybacks off of the same topic. Um, so this is called A Happy Home. I smell the memory of breakfast being prepared, the sound of bacon sizzling, music playing, the sunlight from the open door, and cool summer breeze both kiss my skin as I enter the room. She greets me with a smile while singing hymns. With childhood excitement, I respond, hungry for attention, eager to eat. My two little sisters giggle, happy as can be. Today is going to be a great day. With much anticipation, I absorb the memories, the smiles on their faces, the way it's meant to be. I know it won't last long. I've learned to enjoy it while it lasts. Like every memory, even the good ones end up in the past. My taste buds remember the delicacies that came on rare occasions. My heart quickly forgets the torment of yesterday's abrasions. I wish it could always be like this. I love my mother dearly. The joy she has today that's never here to stay. If only the acts of today were acted out sincerely. They come and go like seasons, and with them each time take some of her away. They have their different reasons. It's all become cliche. Each time I hate them even more, but still can't help but imagine that every day could be this way. A childhood I could fathom. She loves me. She loves me not. The petals fall to the ground. I know she'll always love me when she has a man around. I choose to set neglect aside in the moment, intentionally pretend I know it never was for me. It always was for them. And that's that piece. So again, I haven't done that in a while. So that must be there's somebody on here today.
Look. That look right. That must have been for for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I am glad that you shared that. You know, I don't want to keep. I do not want to hold you up at all. I appreciate your time, this hour that you have spent with us this morning into this afternoon. Guys, follow my friend and follow her assistant as well. Let's make this happen because when she come, look, that's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? That is one play that I will come to. Look, look, I definitely will come to support my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk, man. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to give somebody words of encouragement before we get out?
Just real quick, y'all been dropping gems the whole time and giving y'all
The whole
encouragement.
time.
It's gonna be long because my daughter in the background, she can only hold it in for 1 hour, y'all. So I have to get off it. But let that be the encouragement to you, all the mamas out there. Let me encourage all the mamas out there that you can do it. Single mama or not, you got this. Keep going, keep moving. I don't want to leave out the men because there's some single daddies out there as well. But even with children, a lot of times as parents, we think that because we have children, we gotta give up on our dreams. We can't do it no more. It can still be done with or without the children. You got this. You can do it. To all the parents.
Wow. All right, my friend. Thank you, and Miss Shepherd, I thank you too. And we about to get up on here. I'm about to play this song. And y'all check out the replay. Y'all could get in contact with my friend. You know what I'm saying? If this show bless y'all today, I'll put the Cash App up there. You know what I mean? For the podcast and for the clothing line. You know what I mean? Let's go. And we are out of here. God bless you, my friend.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's go.
Place loyalty across my chest. Tell the world. From the SJ, I'ma make the best play. Suited with the chest plate, easy in my sensei. I asked my grandpa what you wanna be, remember that? He said just tell him I was faithful, you remember that? Straight away and I came back, I'm on a better path. They said I thought that you would quit, I told them never that. Faithful in the love, I'm a ruler now. Special forces for the kingdom, I'm a shooter now. Told my leaders if I'm prideful, better shoot me down. Still don't understand why you use me. Kingdom music still reppin'. Empty hell, feel heaven. Word of God, my real weapon. Knock me down, I'm still steppin'. Every time I'ma leave it on the field. If I die, I'm going out on my ship. Slay the light, no chains kill. Put me on the front line where the battle gets real. Yeah. Tell the world I was loyal to the king. Tell them I was loyal to the king. 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 Let's loyalty. Loyal to the king. 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 Tell the world. Flying back to the town, I gotta double down. Hit the stage so acapella with 100 rounds. Faithful to the trumpet sound, kingdom music bumping now. Get the game, hit the flame to lift his name, will come and take no drugs here at the altar call. There's love here at the altar call. Freedom from the pill addiction, freedom from the alcohol. Freedom, faithful to the fans. God ain't no limits. Look, back to the basics when I would rap in the basement. Trust my dad for a placement. They pay stacks for a placement. We all bad and he's gracious. We fall back and he's patient. That's my dad and he's waiting. I say, Dad, you the greatest. And tell the world, tell my homies, or tell my brothers in Europe, tell my brothers in Africa, tell my brothers in Asia, tell my brothers in South America, tell my brothers in Mexico, tell my brothers in the United States.
All right, y'all. God bless. Easy.